Good morning. This is Alicia with PathOfTheSacredWarrior.com, and this week we are talking about the universal principle of mastery. And today I want to talk to you about mastering your messages. Mastering what you are telling yourself about yourself, and mastering what you are telling yourself about the situations you find yourself in today. So let me tell you where I find myself today. Today I find myself headed towards a preoperative surgical testing situation. Exactly 7 days from today, it's scheduled that I'll be having a bilateral mastectomy. Okay, what am I telling myself about myself? Well, I'm telling myself today that I love myself, I approve of myself, I appreciate myself, and that everything is okay. Now, that may not have been the message I was sending myself 6 months prior to today and a year prior to today, but those times right now in this moment do not matter. This moment right now is my place of power, and in this moment the message I choose to send myself has been one of power and upliftment, of light and of love, because that's what's going to get me through with most grace, elegance, and ease. All the other messages have been painful. They haven't worked. So why would I keep telling them to myself? It took that a moment to dawn on me, but it finally did. So I'm sharing that with you. So the next thing is the messages I'm telling myself about the situation that I'm in. What is the situation? Again, I'm looking at right now, I've been a really great host, very hospitable host for breast cancer. So much of a great host that it made its way into my lymph nodes on my right side. That's a situation. So what I've been telling myself about that situation, that even that is okay. Even that is okay, and that may sound very strange, but I had to accept that that is what happened within my body, and I had to get okay with it so that I could begin to heal, so that I could begin to actually treat myself differently, eat different foods, sleep, stop working so much. Oh my gosh, was I ever a workaholic? And just focus on healing, focus on giving my body the things that it needed to heal, and those are the things that send the message to the cancer that I'm no longer a hospitable place for it to be, that its lesson has been learned. I've taken it up, I've taken it on, and I'm living in a new way, and basically it's not my enemy, but it's just no longer welcome here. And so it has been leaving as a result of me doing those things over the last 6 months, 7 months now. It has, the results have been that the cancer has gone from 8.9 centimeters, that's really, really huge, I know, 8.9 centimeters to the last time it was measured, it was 2.5 by 9 centimeters. Did that in 6 months by sending new messages to my body and to my mind. So what does that mean for you? For you, I hope that you'll take the time to look at the messages you're sending yourself about how you feel about yourself. You may be in situations right now where you're not necessarily happy, that you're not joyful. Maybe your house does not look the way you want it to look. Maybe it's cluttered. Maybe you're in a relationship that you know is not the highest relationship for you right now. Maybe your relationship with your children isn't the way you want it to be. Maybe you're in a job that you really know is not fulfilling you. You know you're meant to do other things on the planet, and you're not doing it. Maybe you're carrying more weight than what is healthy, than what feels good for you right now. Maybe you're carrying too little weight and you need to gain more. Maybe that's what's happening. The situation goes on and on and on. Many ways where we're hosting things and hosting situation and hosting people in our lives that really are not for our highest good. And it's critical that at those times when you realize that, you begin to tell yourself loving things, not mean things, that the messages that you send are full of love, because you can't anger something out of your life. That's going to help it stay. So you can love something out of your life, believe it or not. You actually can love yourself to a higher place. You can love yourself to higher relationships. You can love yourself to a higher, healthier state in your body, in your mind, and in your life. So do those things. Try that. Actually look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself, you appreciate yourself, you approve of yourself, and that everything is okay. See what happens. You will be amazed. And if you can't do it in the mirror, just write it on a 3x5 card and read it to yourself a couple times a day. Okay? Try those things. Try writing it on a 3x5 card. Try saying it to those things to yourself a couple of times throughout the day. And if you feel really brave, get in the mirror and actually look in your own eyes. Talk to your own innermost self, that most scared piece of yourself, and tell yourself you love yourself, you approve of yourself, you appreciate yourself, and that everything is okay. Most of all, tell yourself that you forgive yourself for wherever you find yourself right now, in those places where you really want to be somewhere different. See what happens. In the meantime, I again want to thank you for tuning into my channel, Path of the Sacred Warrior. I want to ask you to please click the link below. PathOfTheSacredWarrior.com is now up and being built out on a daily and weekly basis as strength is with me. But I'd love to have you come over there and begin to check out the blog and the other things we're doing in that community. Also, you can check me out on Facebook at Path of the Sacred Warrior, or you can come to my personal page, Alicia R. Hill. Take care until the next video. Stay strong, stay courageous, and keep on roaring.